So guys, today's class, we will be starting chemistry of alcohols. In the main chapter, alcohols, phenols and ethers. That's a big chapter. Because you are giving me Sunday classes, the solid state program consumed 12 classes, as I found, 12 sittings. So because we have 4 classes a week, only one class was abandoned, was made invalid and was not recorded because of the then situation arising, out of which I was really not feeling well. So I wanted to bridge the gap. I wanted to, level up our trust level, mutual trust level. So I shouted at you. One day I wrote in the course of the day that whenever you think something to do, maybe a small little thing, and if you just miss the time, then you can never do that. Particularly when you are in a cool mind. If you are in an agitated mind, then you are taking a decision that might go wrong. And it might lead to some erroneous act. But when you are in a cool mind, trying to do something, maybe you are trying to, give away some contribution, some donation or whatever, some help. As we have studied in morality books, to do something good for the others and all that, just it is restricted to books. But when it comes to our real life, we think we should have done, but that should have will never come unless you do it now. Whenever you think to do it, prioritize that and do it. And whatever quotes I will be making from my experience, not as a Baba to sermonize. So who have completed the next page? There is another 6. Have you completed this? And I am moving to the next page. Sambit Sahu has raised his hand. That means he has completed or he has something to ask me. So, guys, keep a habit of listening to me throughout in English. Once you get yourself habituated with a particular practice, then you will be accepting that as a natural way of dissemination of knowledge, learning of some chapter, something. So who have completed all? I think there are more, in all 10. Here 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here 4, 9. You have to write the product or products. If there will be more than one product, then you have to also write both. It's not a roadmap problem. But if the product is almost insignificant, you need not have to write. These questions I am giving you will have a bearing on the forthcoming test, because all from alkyl halides, all. And of course, haloarenes. Only one problem is from haloarene, and two problems from haloarenes. Yes, Sarangi Babu has finished. So welcome, Miss Tithi. That's a good thing. we shall be involved in meaningful program for the coming 1.5 hours and see that we complete at least the general methods of preparation of alcohols. As you know, uh, this program will be more exhaustive than haloalkanes and haloarenes, which was a small chapter, a relatively a small chapter. So only Sadangi Babu has raised his hand. And Payal has joined. Now after the test, Thursday test, I should expect that some good questions on solid state will be coming. Even in the coming 2 days, if some good questions from solution or haloalkanes, haloarenes come to me, I will be very much happy to solve them. But there should be good ones. When those things which we have discussed here, if any question comes pertaining to that, then that will make me BRR. That will make me really monotonous. Miss Nath, I have cutted with you for the whole life. But you can raise your hand. Sajan Singh, okay, Payal, you answer the first one. Payal, you answer the first one. Yes, I'm listening. Please.
After reaction, there will be OH.
Can you tell me the name? Benzene ring, then CS2.
Yes, sir. Then OH.
That is called benzyl alcohol. You must tell also the name. This is benzyl chloride and this is benzyl alcohol. This is simply an alcohol. It's not a phenol. It's benzyl alcohol. And what is the mechanism, Payal?
SN1.
Precisely SN1. If there is some problem in your microphone, your voice is not audible. Please be louder.
Yes, sir.
Now it is perfectly audible. So the mechanism is SN1. Can you tell me why? Yes, try. Why it is SN1? Yes?
KOH is a strong base.
Well, strong base will favor SN2, my dear. Strong bases are good nucleophile. Nucleophilicity comes as a subject or as an important thing in SN2, not in SN1, because the reaction with nucleophile comes in the second step, which is unimportant, not contributes to the rate law. So, Miss Misra, can you tell me why it is SN1? Okay, Payal, you have answered all correct, but I am asking why. Yes, Miss Misra.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
So the carbocation is resonance stabilized here.
Well, what is the name of the carbocation?
Sir, benzyl carbocation.
Precisely, benzyl carbocation is highly stable due to resonance. Therefore, it will go via carbocation. And if any mechanism, any substitution mechanism goes via carbocation, it is undoubtedly a fast order reaction, SN1. Fantastic. Switch off. Then the second one, who will answer? Sandhya Deepa? Sandhya Deepa? I open, yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
what is the product? First tell me the product.
Sir, CN lagi ho beer jar.
CN lagi wo BR jagare. Oh,
Yes, sir.
that you know, it makes me really outrageous. Anybody else? I have categorically told you that if it is a 3-degree halide and you are using any strong base, may it be cyanide ion, may it be alkoxide ion, may it be hydroxide ion, may it be alkynide ion, may it be amide ion. So the predominant, why predominant? 100% product will be elimination. 100% elimination. So it is not substitution as Miss Sandhya thought. It is elimination. And that too here, since there are two possible beta hydrogen atoms. So there will be two products. One is the major product, that is Sadjeff product, and the other one is the anti-Sadjeff or Hofmann product. So the answer is alkene. Make a correction, Miss Sandhya. So the product here will be, this is the major product. The double bond will be positioned in an inward position, inward direction. So this is the major product. And the minor product will be the double bond positioning outwardly. Right? Raise your hands. How many of you have answered? And what is the mechanism? RR, can you tell me the mechanism, RR? RR, I have opened, I have unmuted you, please. RR. Yes. RR. What is the mechanism, RR? RR.
Hello.
What is
Sir,
the mechanism?
E2.
Precisely E2. So if elimination is the major product in alkyl halides, only mechanism operating is E2. Simultaneous attack of the strong base to abstract the beta proton and the removal of the halide ion in the alpha position, they take place simultaneously in a bimolecular mechanism, in a one-step mechanism via a transition state. We have to all revise all this because all those things will be coming. There will be minimum 55 questions. I'm trying to make it 60. It's not numerical based. Okay, then who will answer? This is E2. And who will answer the third one? And that too, it is having a very sweet name. Son of somebody. The name of the reaction, खां साहब अभी भी आप नहीं हो, मुझे लगता है आपने जरूर जब उठोगे तो मैसेज हमको मिलेगा, ये जरूर होगा, लेकिन अभी आप नहीं हो, कोई बात नहीं, आप जरूर मेकअप कर दोगे, ये मेरा मानना है। तो 80 आप हो क्या? 80 आपने हाथ, हाँ 80 आप बोलिए, 80 आप बोलिए।
Sir, SN2 mechanism.
SN2, precisely, you are correct. And what is the name of this reaction? It is called Williamson synthesis. An alkyl halide, particularly 1 degree halide, that will have maximum chance of getting into SN2 substitution, and that to SN2. And NAI will go, I'm sorry, to give you the...
Sir, NAI, sir, NAI जाएगा और O CH2 के बाद लगेगा.
So हो जाएगा ether, है कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
We get an ether. I think you were telling this answer, this product.
Yes, sir.
That is called Williamson synthesis, a 1 degree halide with any alkoxide, sodium alkoxide will produce ether. So that is the famous name, Williamson synthesis. Okay. Mute yourself, please. Then the fourth one will go to Dibya. Dibya has raised, Mitra Babu has also raised his hand. Dibya Jyoti, you tell
Yes, sir.
what is the name
Sir,
product?
Sir, 2,4-dinitrophenol.
Precisely, in place of chlorine, OH will come because this is a substitution reaction. Then I will ask Dibya, what is the mechanism?
Sir, ARSN.
Precisely nucleophilic substitution, aromatic nucleophilic substitution. So since the steps are different, you know, from aliphatic SN, therefore it is branded as ARSN because the mechanism is different. It forms a carbanion cyclohexadienide ion resonance stabilized, and then the leaving group halide ion goes. So it has a different mechanism altogether. So we call it ARSN. Very good. Mute yourself. Then going to the next question, where you will definitely go for a rearrangement of carbocation because this is electrophilic addition. Since we are getting less time now, I will be answering. You please tally very, 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 very mindfully and carefully. So first carbocation will be formed here. Had there been no substitution here, adjacent substitution, then carbocation here and bromide would have joined here according to Markovnikov's rule. But here, Markovnikov rule will be completely made redundant. So hydride C2 carbocation will come to the 3-degree position and bromide will join there. So you know this will be the answer. And whenever there is a carbocation and this is addition, this is undoubtedly ADE, electrophilic addition, but with rearrangement. Rearrangement has a very typical notation. An arrow mark with a round at the tail. So, but it is electrophilic because carbocation is formed in addition, means it is electrophilic, but with rearrangement. Now, then who will answer the next one? Obviously, since we have less time at our disposal, I would like to tally. Since this is a 3-degree halide and we have used a weak base and a solvent, a solvolysis reaction will happen, and the predominant product is substitution, and that is ether. Of course, there will be a minor product, alkene, and that by E1 mechanism. So I'm not writing that. I'm only writing the major product. I'm just avoiding due to shortage of time. So, but there will be maybe 10 to 20% alkene will be formed by E1 mechanism. But this mechanism, who can tell me, Miss Swai? Once while you exposed yourself to just to remove katti to mitti, and then you are okay. Tell me the answer, please.
SN1.
Precisely SN1 mechanism. So mute yourself, please. And once again, this is a 3-degree halide, and Sandhya, the mistake you committed will be found here by most. They will go for a substitution and get a higher alkyne. It will not give a higher alkyne. Instead, it will give you alkene, isobutene. There is no question of any quarrel between Sarjeff and Hoffman. So you get only one alkene. And of course, Br minus will become Br minus will be gone, and H plus, this will become acetylene. What will be the fate of acetylide ion? So it will abstract a beta proton, so it will become acetylene, and bromide ion has a boyfriend, I'm sorry, friend Na plus. So NaBr plus acetylene plus the main organic compound from the substrate is isobutene. I'm not writing the other byproducts. What will happen to acetylide ion? That will become acetylene because it will abstract a beta proton, and then this will be here, this will be going there. So this is E2 mechanism. So the mechanism is E2. And here, just the contrast. Because the halide here is 1 degree, it will go for a substitution SN2 and you get a higher alkyne. Sonalisa, are you able to understand what is going on? Because maybe this is your first organic class, because you joined very late after the mishap, which I know the details. The only thing that is lacking is my personal interaction with you. So maybe sometime you can come down. We will maintain respectable social distancing and have a talk, have a chat, so that because all the rest, they are familiar with me. I was only annoyed because they are not exposing themselves, because they are not ready. They are just waking up and sitting. They are not ready like, these guys who are sitting just like a student sits before the teacher in a class. These guys are like that. Never mind. Who will answer the next one? The next one is a very typical one. It is a 2 degree halide, and I have given the configuration. Maybe R or maybe S. Can you tell me whether it is R or S? Because that also will be a part in alkyl halide. So all the stereochemistry also, although R and S doesn't belong to your board examination, no doubt. In NCERT, there is no mention about R and S, but it is required for JE level, NET level. So the absolute configuration. Can anyone tell whether it is R or S configuration? This is an optically active compound because, Sonalisa, there is a chiral center. There is an asymmetric carbon atom bonded to 4 different groups. Such a compound is optically active. Will rotate the plane polarized light either to right or to the left. So before I ask you, let me tell you, number 1 group is bromine, then number 2 is ethyl, then number 3 is methyl, and the least priority group is hydrogen. And we are lucky to use the normal CIP rule, 1 to 2 to 3. Our eyes are moving clockwise, and hence it is R, 2-bromobutane. And what will happen, since cyanide ion is a strong base, acetone is a SN2 solvent, and hence 100% mechanism will be SN2, and the stereochemical consequence is inversion of configuration. And I'm sure most of you have written cyanide ion occupying the opposite side of the leaving group Br minus, and methyl will be flipping to the other side, but hydrogen and ethyl will remain the same. So this is the product. So if this is R, this will be obviously S, because the priority most of the time remains the same. The leaving group and the incoming group, nucleophile, they enjoy the same priority most of the time. So we can dare say there is an inversion of configuration. Number 1 to 2 to 3, our eye is moving anti-clockwise. So this is S. Who have answered this correctly? Shraddha Naik, Sambit Sahu, Abhilas. Show me your teeth. 32 teeth. Okay, then we start our formal business. Formal business will start here. The first, write down chemistry of alcohols, put a line to demarcate the revision exercise in the form of self-assessment questions. Put a big line of separation and start chemistry of alcohols. And first is the preparation, general methods of preparation. Don't write lecture 1. And whoever will miss organic class will see the video, will have to sit with a pen and paper. Otherwise, organic without pen and paper has absolutely no meaning. Now, just like alkyl halides, alcohols are also of 3 types: 1 degree primary, 2 degree secondary, 3 degree tertiary. Write down. And Sonalisa, how will you know it is a primary alcohol? OH group will be bonded to carbon bearing 2 or 3 hydrogen atoms. Methanol is the only case where there are 3 hydrogen atoms. But in all other 1 degree alcohols, there will be 2 hydrogen atoms bonded to the carbon bearing the OH group. So we will be doing some nomenclature of alcohols now, because each chapter we will be revising the nomenclature, isomerism, both structural and stereo involved in that particular type of compound. So if you have written, then write, I would like to put few more then write nomenclature. You know, just a revision one. I think there will be no time. Nomenclature of alcohols. You know, this suffix for alcohols is all. Alkan, the E will be dropped because it is facing a vowel. So alkan and its locant X all. This is the locant. And that should be the minimum. That locant should be the minimum because that is the functional group. That should be minimum. You choose the direction of numbering in such a way, the longest chain in such a way, the OH group will be hanging onto the principal carbon chain, even if it is a shorter chain. Then, yes, Sajan Singh, you have some question? Mr. Sajan. Swam has many questions always. Swam. No, don't shy away. On that day, I was angry with all. So not only one fellow, but all. Just to make me free of any pressure from your side to release. Because I told you, my take in life so far has been, I may be wrong, that if you cannot control your anger, then you release it. I was angry on you, so I released it. And hopefully you realized your mistake. I realized my mistake. So things ended there. We are now once again friends. Sorry, Swayam, do you have to ask something? Swayam? No. Then why are you raising your hand? Put your hand down. Yes, good. Now, please answer this question. Bas. Now, Amit, today we are starting a new topic, so there will be no problem. You joined in the last class where it was a culmination of solid state. So now we are starting alcohols, ethers, and phenols. 3 chapters that have been completed before your entry. You have to manage by yourself by seeking help, notes from your friends, trusted friends who will give you the snaps, the pictures of the copies because it will be long, every topic is minimum having 30 pages, 30, 20 pages, 30 pages into two, that many sides. So it is really very difficult for anybody to take so many pictures and send you. It's the reality. So you have to do something. I have not yet given the lecture notes. Lecture notes will be having only the raw materials only, but the finished product will be in the copy, in the class copy where we are doing a lot of SAQs, revision that will not be found in lecture notes. That I will supplement. Still, I have only given solution and solid state, but not haloalkanes and ethers. I'll do that. So what is the name? Who can answer? Yes, Arpita Naik.
Sir, 2 isopropyl 3-methyl butanol.
2 isopropyl
3-methyl
3-methyl.
butanol.
What butanol? Butan 3-ol or 2-ol?
Butan 1-ol.
You say that.
No, sir.
It's not aldehyde or aldehyde or carboxylic acid that you need not have to write one. It is understood. Alcohols can have variable locant all. So you have to mention 1-ol. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Why? Because now see, Miss A.T. and others have a look. Why? She went in this direction. She went in this direction. Because in this direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, you are having 1 methyl and 1 isopropyl, only 2 substituents. But if you go in the other direction, you are following the branching rule. So this is not the proper direction of numbering. So 1, 2, 3, 4, वही 4 आएगा, लेकिन यहाँ no, I'm so sorry. Both are equivalent positions. I thought I have given one more methyl. I'm so sorry. My intention was to give more methyl groups. Here, one more methyl groups. I forgot. So in whichever direction you go, you get the same name because it's a symmetrical compound. It's a symmetrical compound. So, so this part you can call it 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 2 propan 2-il. The new name of this group is propan 2-il. Previously it was called 1-methyl ethyl. But if you can write isopropyl, the nickname, that also will be approved by everyone. 2 isopropyl, then 3 methyl, then 1, 2, 3, 4, butan, 1-ol. So all of you have corrected? Akanksha? Good. Then I'll give you in the terms of this in the line structure without giving carbon and hydrogen. I'll give you the line structure where you have to write the name of the alcohol. Okay. that much. Let me not make it more complicated, lest we will have less time even for the completion of the preparation, because I was having a plan to complete the general methods of preparation. Alcohols, then phenols, aromatic counterpart. It's not a counterpart, it's completely different compound. Well, alcohols are in properties, they are neutral compounds. Although they bear acidic hydrogen atom, but they are neutral to litmus. Water also is acidic, but it is neutral to litmus. Water contains an acidic hydrogen atom. Also, it is amphoteric also. So, but similarly, alcohol also has an acidic hydrogen atom. The OH hydrogen is acidic, but it's neutral to litmus because this acidity is so low. But phenol is a distinctly acidic compound, although it is a weak acid, weaker than carboxylic acids, you know. But so only 2 hands raised, Arpita Naik once again and SS. This time I will select SS. Yes, Mr. SS, who is not only an English professor, but also a philosopher. Yes, SS, I have unmuted you. SS, you have lost 3 chances. Susobhan now. Susobhan. Susobhan, I am unmuting you.
3-butantoyl methyl 4-methyl butantol.
Be slow, please.
3-butantoyl
butan 2-il, like this.
Oh. Yes, sir.
3-butan 2-il, then
4-methyl butantol.
4-methyl, then no space because I can't get it complete. Butan-2-ol. How many of you agree to what Mr. Susobhan proposed? Precisely, you have to look for the longest chain. Bearing OH, you can't leave. Sonalisa, you can't leave OH. The OH should be hanging onto the principal carbon chain. It may not be the longest one. For example, see, the longest carbon chain could have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we have taken 1-butan-2-ol. Susovan, is it butan-2-ol? Where have you been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should be heptan. Yes or no? So he says butan. I would like to catch hold of the 6-pack. Susovan, once again, did you, Susovan, did you
Yes,
tell?
sir. Yes, sir. Heptantol.
But did you tell butan?
Sir, भूले कहଥିଲି.
Okay, okay, no problem. To her is human. So it is heptan to all. Precisely. Mute yourself now. Now see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-membered longest chain is there. But we have to ignore that. We have to take such a longest chain. It may be longer, may not be longest, but it should carry OH. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because in this direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the longest chain carrying OH. Then others are, they are branches. So how to name this if it is an old one? Because who can tell me what is the nickname of this, which you can manage? Anyone raise your hands? So there are 3 possible names. One is the nickname, that is sec-butyl, because it carries only 1 hydrogen atom. If it contains 1 hydrogen atom, it is secondary. So you can write in place of butan-2-il, you can write sec-butyl, 3-sec-butyl. I am sure some of you must have written sec-butyl. But This is the pure IUPAC, what is called PIN, preferred IUPAC name. 1 dash. Now, Vishal Dolai, I expected a sorry from you yesterday, but you didn't. That spoke volumes of your lack of concern with your teacher and the system. Yes, we all commit mistakes, irrespective of our ages. Old people commit more mistakes than the young ones. Young ones, the minds are pure, purer, much purer, not mingled with complexities of this social lives. So it is always courteous for anyone committing a mistake before others. Once he realizes or she realizes, to say at least sorry for that. Feel sorry and say sorry. You haven't. So that much of, freedom I should have. If that was the reason when you were, thinking why you should not record. You realized your mistake. When I harped on that again and again, you realized your mistake. I could feel that. What an irony. At one time, we want that the record should be there. We will benefit out of it. We are losing connection. So we are benefiting. So there should be a record. On the other hand, you want to be more natural. When I will be performing the role of a teacher in a classroom, a live classroom, then as if I am looking at you, feeling yourselves, feeling all of you in my heart. So it is natural that I can reprimand someone. So that will definitely come in the recording. So if you shy away from that, then it comes to our ego. That's why I raised the point that it's very difficult to realize one's mistake, because we have to transcend, means overcome the ego factor. Whether it is you or an old person like me, same is the case with everyone. And since we are learners, it is always preferable to invite such reprimands, which in many occasions, Mr. Baidhar Sadangi, he invites and he enjoys, he releases reprimands. And if for some days he doesn't get, then he feels really saddened. Of course, that should not be the trend, but you should not shy away when such a thing will happen. Okay, back to our work. So this is butane 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash. This is, and the dash is bonded to the second position. So this is butane. E only will be dropped, not YL. If the dash would have been the first position, then the entire ANE is dropped by and substituted by il, butyl, pentyl. But if it is 2, 3, then only E will be dropped. So butane, E will be dropped, 2-il. Or you can say in the earlier system, it was 1 dash was here, 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, and this is 1 dash methyl propyl. This has also been obsolete. You can use, IUPAC is not very critical. Whatever rules previously were there, if you are still using them, then don't be critical. You say it's not PIN, it's not preferred, because every 10 years the rules are changing. Some rules are changing, not all. Swam, are you ready for a bang or a so coming to the methods of preparation, before that I would like to ask you, I'm not in a hurry, because you are so cooperative and giving me Sunday extra class, which I used to take 3 months. Only 3 months for inorganic. You are giving from the beginning. So maybe in the month of June, second part, I will be asking you to give me a leave on Sundays for a month, because I might conduct extra classes for the first year program. Who will be joining late? Once a week I will conduct extra class. So only for 1 month, I guess we will resume our face-to-face program from June 17th. I hope so. But when I look to the television news, I am really not very confident what I think, because the cases are increasing on an exponential basis in India. The curve is not yet flattened, what to speak of falling down. We are not visualizing that because we have not been infected. That's why possibly we are little complacent. But the moment it enters in our body, it wreaks havoc. You have to struggle. Even if you are young, you have to struggle for 14 days, have a gasping, a lot of breathing difficulties. You are you will be subject to a ventilator, and you will get back to your life. But we guys will have to breathe our last. So what I was saying is, so far as the the isomerism is concerned, I want only to write all the isomers, including stereo, for C4H10O, because alcohols and ethers have the general formula CnH2n plus 2O. I want only alcohols, not ethers. Ethers we will be taking up in our ether program. Isomers, isomeric alcohols. Just to make a revision of our knowledge, our study of isomerism, both structural and stereo involved here. And I think you can also isolate which one is a candidate for stereoisomerism, and that is optical isomerism. That also you mention D and L, in that case R and S. So there will be 2 to be counted. If you are asked an integer based question, how many isomeric alcohols can be possible from the formula C4H10O. So Sandhya Deepa, I'll ask you this time you won't disappoint me. First time you disappointed because that was not a substitution reaction, that has to be elimination reaction, because you are using a 3-degree substrate with a strong base. So Sandhya.
Sir, 4.
Total 4.
Yes, sir.
So what are they? Tell me. At least IUPAC name you tell me. Butan 1-all.
Sir, sorry, 5. One optical isomer is present.
Yes. Butan 1-all. Now Sonalisa, you just don't change the carbon chain. Make it 4. So take the butane skeleton. OH is on the first carbon, so butan 1-all, or N-butyl alcohol is its nickname. and put OH in the second position. This is 2-butan-2-ol or sec-butyl alcohol because there is one hydrogen atom. But you closely mark, this is a chiral center bonded to 4 different groups, OH, H, ethyl and ethyl. So this will remain in 2 stereoisomers or optical isomers, R and S or D and L. So 2. And then change the skeleton, 3 in the longest chain and 1 as a branch. So in this skeleton, you can put OH in any of the terminal carbon atoms which are equivalent. Either here or here or here, they are equivalent. So this is isobutyl alcohol. So that doesn't have any stereoisomer. And finally, with the same skeleton, you put OH on the middle carbon. Put the OH in the middle carbon without changing the skeleton. You will get tert butyl alcohol. Tert means, Sonalisa, there is no hydrogen bonded. Tert butyl alcohol. So mute yourself, Sandhya, mute yourself. Mute yourself. So in all, 1 plus 2 plus 1, this is not a double bond. We are not studying alkenes. 1 plus 1 plus 1. So altogether 5 isomeric alcohols, including stereo. All others are not candidates for stereo, right? And who can tell me, just write down below each one the type of alcohol, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree. Just write down below each one their degree, their nature, is a primary or secondary or tertiary. So that is indicated in short as 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree. In the meanwhile, I am consuming a bit of hot drinks supplied by, you tell, because I can't say because I'm recording. You tell, supplied by Sandhya, supplied by. No, you can make your lip movement. I can know that, all of you. Supplied by what? Arpita, could you guess it? Arpita, could you guess it what I say? Okay, I'm sure all my guys are very familiar. Maybe the new Amit Panda doesn't know that term, so he will be also acclimatized. I mean, habituated with the code words. Rachita, I'm reminding you now. Rajat, with whom you are talking? Mom? Ask your mom to give some food to you. You can eat. You can eat. No problem. That is allowed. Okay. Undoubtedly, this is 1 degree because CH2 is there. This is 2 degree. 1 hydrogen atom is there. Again, this is 1 degree because 2 hydrogen atom. Although there is a branch, that will not make it 2 degree. It is 1 degree because CH2. And the only one, this is 3 degree. So there are 2 primary alcohols in these isomers. Not one, including the stereoisomers. 2 secondary, R and S, and 1 tertiary alcohol. With this much, we start general methods of preparation. Okay, write down all these 3 points. The first point and second point, they are already done in alkyl halide chapter extensively, but still I will give you some SAQs for practice. Just you write down for the sake of formality. You write down one method will be from alkyl halide with aqueous KOH or alcoholic KOH, doesn't matter, but the order is 1 degree is the best, 2 degrees intermediate, but still 2 degree behaves as 3 degree. 3 degree is the worst, where the reaction is swept by elimination. আজি মিস ভোଳ ନାହାନ୍ତି କି? ହାତ ଟେକିବା ଲୋକ କାହାନ୍ତି? ଇଏ ତ ସମ୍ବିତ ଅଛି। ଚିନ୍ମୟୀ, ଚିନ୍ମୟୀ ତମେ କଣ ଆଜି ନାହ? ତମେ କଣ କାଲି ईद रे ଠକି ଗଲ କି? अरे अच्छी रे सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी। हाँ अंकिता कहीं के हाथ टेकिच? What for? What for you have raised your hand?
No, sir, I forgot to lower my hand.
Okay. But we will discuss hydrolysis of ester. That's the new point. The second point is also not new to you. Hydrolysis of alkyl halides. That is solvolysis. If you simply react with water, then 3 degree has the largest reactivity, and that will give you a major product as alcohol by SN1 mechanism. You all know this. Then the third point we'll be doing, have you written the third point? We'll go to the next slide. Then I'll give you examples in each case, which I have left page and I will be drawing myself. Now, the second one is this. This is the acidic, first one is the acidic hydrolysis. You are using acid as the catalyst, where you get carboxylic acid and alcohol. On this part OH and this part H. So if you take alkali like NaOH or KOH in place of in place of acid, you will get salt of carboxylic acid. This side ONA and this side H. So you get alcohol and sodium or potassium salt of carboxylic acid. The second one is called, the alkaline hydrolysis is called saponification of ester. The soap is prepared by this way. That's why any alkaline hydrolysis of ester is called saponification of ester. John, will I go to the next page? Bhola. I'll give you example. I'm giving this ester. What will be the product? Simply I will write H3O plus. That contains both water and the catalyst S plus. That means addition with water. Undoubtedly, OH will be added to the carboxyl part and H will be added to the alcohol part, alkoxy part. So the alkoxy part will be carrying H and the carboxyl part will get OH. So the mechanism we will be doing later. In carboxylic acid chapter, we will do the detailed mechanism of this hydrolysis of ester, both acidic and alkaline. We have a planned and programmed things in which topic we will discuss what. Now, the products are carboxylic acid, that is 2-methyl propanoic acid, or we can call isobutyric acid, and ethanol, my favorite alcohol. When I write the formula, I am filled with excitement, joy, euphoria. And I congratulate God that from time immemorial, even in the historic period, as I'm told, even gods were also taking this in the name of Somras. When gods were taking Somras, then human beings should take 5 times. Okay, back to our work. And the second example that I will be giving on alkaline hydrolysis or saponification. So you have to write the product. This time I have inverted the alkoxy part. Here, as we shall study, NaOH is not a catalyst. It is a player. But in the previous case, acid is a catalyst. Water is the player. But here, NaOH is a player. OH minus ion is a player. So you tell me what are the products. In this case, you won't get free carboxylic acid. You get salt of carboxylic acid. Obviously, you have ONA here, and ONA on the carboxyl part. ONA here and H here. So since I have written in a inverted way, so this is tertiary butyl alcohol and sodium acetate. And the name of the ester was tert-butyl acetate. Tert-butyl, because if you remember, esters are called alkyl alkanoate. So the alkoxy part is here. But this is not called alkoxy, it is called alkyl. That is this COO together, that takes the suffix ATE, et. So it's not called alkoxy alkanoate, it's called alkyl alkanoate. So alkyl is tert-butyl, or you can call it 2-methyl propan-2-il 1-2-3-. So 2-methyl propan-2-il, or you can call it in a previous system 1,1-dimethyl ethyl, or tert-butyl. It's very popular. So that tert-butyl acetate, when it is treated with any strong base solution, you get hydrolyzed to salt of carboxylic acid and alcohol. And in the carboxylic acid chapter, we shall be knowing how to get back. How to get back. Now here, go to the previous example. Here this is an ionic compound. To recover free carboxylic acid, we have to add acid. Dilute sulfuric acid is added to the salt so that you get carboxylic acid plus sodium sulfate. So carboxylic acid is recovered in the free neutral state by adding dilute acid to the salt of carboxylic acid. Alcohol is first removed, is a volatile substance, it goes off. But the solution contains sodium salt, is ionic, completely soluble in water. And then dilute sulfuric acid is added and distilled. Then you get the carboxylic acid in the distillate, leaving behind sodium sulfate in the aqueous solution. Now that is none of our business here in alcohol chapter. We are interested in alcohol, we are happy. But you should know, supposing we will be doing business, we are a businessman, why to waste sodium acetate? We can add some acid, some mineral acid like dilute sulfuric acid, and then distill, you get acetic acid, right? Then the next fourth point, write down, just write down, I will give you. Reduction of aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids, esters by reducing agents. The famous one is lithium aluminum hydride. Now Sonalisa, LAH stands for lithium aluminum hydride. This is shortly written as LAH. And no book you will find there is a hydrolysis step just after the reduction. It is understood, they say it is understood that after treatment with La means lithium aluminum hydride, the intermediate is not an alcohol, it is an alkoxide ion, it is a salt. Then you have to add water or any mineral acid or simply water, because you can justify that even water is a stronger acid than alcohol. So a stronger acid can displace a weaker acid. So even water can do the job. If you can add some dilute acid, it is still better. So the second step, in most of the questions you will not find, but make it a point that the hydrolysis step is included. So that what happens for the general point of understanding, so 1H is added to carbon, 1H is added to oxygen. Double bond is converted to single bond. That is addition. Of course, this is called reduction. But you have to treat it as addition of two hydrogen atoms, or one onto carbon, one onto oxygen, so that it becomes a primary alcohol. This is most important. So aldehyde on reduction gives primary alcohol, always. Similarly, ketones always gives secondary alcohols on reduction. I'll give you a lot of examples for you to practice. But have you written this? Rachita, welcome. RR. Swam, your dad is near you. Your mom should be near you. Your dad, what he is doing? You are a mom's boy. Okay, good. Then you see what happens to carboxylic acid. Even carboxylic acid now requires 4 hydrogen atoms. One here, one here. Sorry, 2 here, 1 here to make it a primary alcohol, and 1 here to make it water. So 1 oxygen is removed as water, and the C double bond O part is converted to primary alcohol. So carboxylic acids also give primary alcohol like aldehyde. The only extra oxygen which is there is removed as water. Chinmoy, lower down your hand. You have forgotten. Yes. And then ester. Ester also can be reduced by La to 2 alcohols. The alkoxy part will be giving an alcohol, which is variable, always variable, depending on the structure of R dash, I'm sorry. And the carboxyl part, the alkanoate part, that will always give you primary alcohol. So here is 2 hydrogen, here is 1 hydrogen. So this portion will be primary alcohol, this portion. Hello, good morning. So we lost contact. Zoom is having some problems because it is overloaded. Everyone, you speak to anyone, even the old veterans who were, meeting in the morning time, they are now chatting in Zoom. Simply they are chatting in Zoom. 45 minutes is free. So they're chatting. So much of use. All schools, all colleges, they are using Zoom. So now listen to me. This is very important point. So in ester, you get two alcohols. The alkoxy part will produce alcohol depending on the nature of RDAS. And the carboxyl part, that will always produce primary alcohol because there is a single carbon here. So there will be two hydrogens attached here, one hydrogen attached here. So it will be primary. Just like carboxylic acid, this will also form a primary alcohol. But the other one is variable. Now, there are many other BRR, there are many other, what your fingers are doing? Remove your fingers from camera. Now, the other reducing agents can be sodium alcohol. If that is the case, it is only used for esters. In place of La, you can use sodium alcohol, and that has a specific name, Bobert-Blanc reduction. You can also take zinc hydrochloric acid for all, sodium amalgam water for all, sodium borohydride, the younger brother of lithium aluminum hydride, that will be only used for aldehydes and ketones. That has no authority to reduce carboxylic acid and alcohols normally. So remember, this is the most important distinction between sodium borohydride and its elder brother lithium aluminum hydride. Mitra, with his reason being, aluminum is more electropositive than boron. Boron is a metalloid. Therefore, it will release hydride ion to a greater extent. And this is all nucleophilic addition. We will be learning that in aldehydes and ketones chapter. It is a nucleophilic addition. So the concentration of hydride ion coming from La is more than sodium borohydride. So it cannot reduce the carboxylic acids and esters, which will need more concentration of H minus. Only La can do, and sodium alcohol is only meant for ester. Now, this is, I have written that sodium borohydride is used in alcohol medium. The medium, it's not required. This is high-fi. But La is always used. I'm just writing, I have not written anywhere. La is used with ether medium. It is soluble in ether, but sodium borohydride is used in alcohol medium. So the second step is not required. You need not have to add water because alcohol contains acidic, water, acidic hydrogen. So that alcohol does the job. The solvent does the job. So second step, water addition is not required. Only the alcohol, which is a solvent, will act as a protonating agent in the second step. So, but this is not for you. Nowadays, it has been found that sodium borohydride along with aluminum chloride in another specific cyclic ether, diglyme, it is 2,4,8-trioxanonane. That is now possible to reduce carboxylic and ester. But not the conventional sodium borohydride and alcohol. This one cannot reduce carboxylic acids and esters. But recent studies have revealed that is not for you. In your examination, you will be asked whether sodium borohydride can reduce esters or carboxylic acids or not. The answer is not. But this is an advanced information I am giving you. With aluminum chloride support in presence of a typical, I have not told you the OXA system of nomenclature. 2,5,6 trioxanonane. I'm sorry. Nonane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there is an oxygen here. I'm sorry, in the 2 position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there is an oxygen here, 2 position, 3, 4, 5 position, 6, 7, 8 position. So the oxygen also are counted in the oxa system. The oxygen atoms are counted like carbon. Although there are 6 carbon atom, but it will be called non-N. That is a trivial system. That's a trivial, and it is an acceptable system, because in the chain, if you get intermittently oxygen atoms intervening, then there is a rule to name it by oxa system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have to treat it as if it is a 9 carbon chain, non-N, but you have to write oxa, where it is they are available, where they are present in position 2, position 5, position 8. So this is the typical solvent used. And hydrogen in presence of nickel or palladium, platinum, it is used for all reduction. And diborane in THF, tetrahydrofuran ether, is used for all. So you remember the variations. What other reducing agents can be used in place of La? The only demerit is sodium borohydride. For you, it can't be used for esters and carboxylic acids. But I've given you out of the way information. You just forget about it. You have written over. Then I'll give you now a blank space to give you some examples. So again, there was a cut. Now let me give you some examples of all types. Write the name of the reactant and name of the product. Obviously, the second step is water. I am not writing nowhere it is written, but remember, La will be always followed by an acid workup. Even if you do not have an acid, you just add water. That will do the job. And I'll give you a carboxylic acid and an ester. Oh, I'm so sorry. For ester, I can use sodium ethanol, that is Bovold-Blanc reduction, that is a substitute for only ester. But let us use a very, very versatile La. Very, very versatile lithium aluminum hydride followed by acidification. So what are the products? In ester, you get 2 alcohols. In all other cases, 1 alcohol. The first case, it is always primary. In the second case, it is secondary, is a ketone. Third case, it is again primary. And the fourth case, it is one primary alcohol plus the other one is also primary alcohol, because that alkoxy group is primary. So CH3 is a primary. For the third time, we had a cut. Have you done that? Who has completed? Raise your hands. Dibya Jyoti, Ankita Patnaik, Eti, Sambit Sahu, Sandhya, Arpita Naik, Adhyasa Swai, Chinmayi. And where is Miss Misra? Paliliki? I'm not finding you. She is there and with her hand raised. इतर का କାହାକୁ ପଚାରିବେନି ଖାଲି ଚେକ୍ କଲ ସମୟ ଚାଲି ଯାଉଛି ଆଉ ଅଳ୍ପ ସମୟ ରହିଛି ତେଣୁ ଆମେ ଆଉ ବିଳମ୍ବ କରିବାନି ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ এইটা আলডিহাইড যেহেতু আছে এটি গোটে হাইড্রোজেন লাগিব দুইটা হাইড্রোজেন দরকার আমার এটি গোটে হাইড্রোজেন লাগিব এটি গোটে হাইড্রোজেন লাগিব ডবল বন্ড উইল বি কনভার্টেড টু সিঙ্গল বন্ড so I find in organic I have a natural instinct to come down to vernacular medium so I have to take restraint on that not because if it will be made in all English, then those who do not know Odia can benefit. That's the thing. You will understand because you should be familiar with English conversation, the language of communication, and at the same time, if others non-Odia knowing persons can understand, then that will be good, better. And this is 1 degree alcohol, this is isobutyl alcohol, 2-methyl propan 1-ol, and this here there will be 1 hydrogen here, 1 hydrogen here, so you get a 2 degree alcohol, that is isopropyl alcohol or propan 2-ol. This can be called isopropyl alcohol. Write the name. The more names you write, the more confident you become. And here also, now this part will go as water. 2 hydrogen will come here, 1 hydrogen will come here. So you get propan 1-ol or N-propyl alcohol plus water. This is again 1 degree alcohol. And this part will be 1 degree alcohol, the carboxy part, that is neopentyl alcohol, which is a 1 degree alcohol, CH2OH. This part always will be 1 degree. However branched it may be in the vicinity, but here there is 1 carbon double bond O, so there will be 2 hydrogen here, 1 hydrogen here. It will be 1 degree. And the other one depends. Oh, there is 1 O missing. Oh, I must have done. I had a blunder in my structure. Did you notice that? Did you notice my mistake? Now you will say yes. Who verifies it? Esther, I had missed 1 oxygen. I'm so sorry. So you correct it, please. So this part will be always 1 degree, and this part, fortunately, also 1 degree. But this is variable. So this will be neopentyl alcohol and methanol. Tell me how many of you have done all correct? All correct. Mr. Dhar, Didi, don't worry, I am maintaining restraint. Although it's very difficult to change one's nature, but it is possible with constant practice. Okay, I'll give you one more, that only on ester. This is the substitute Bobelt-Blanc reduction. In place of La, you can take this for esters. And the typical name for this reduction is Bobelt-Blanc reduction. So in this case, the alkoxy part will produce secondary alcohol. And the carboxy part always forms primary alcohol. This part, as usual, in the previous example, there were branches. But here there is no branch, doesn't matter. But that will be producing CH2OH, 1 degree always. And this, because the alkoxy part, there was a secondary carbon plus, this will be tertiary butyl alcohol, which is, isopropyl alcohol, which is a secondary alcohol. Why? Because there is only one hydrogen atom. This is a 2-degree alcohol. This is one hydrogen. How many of you have done correctly? And from today, you give your 100% for the test. The test will be on Thursday morning as usual. Have you not ever felt that morning time is increasingly becoming inconvenient for you because you are now engaged in coaching, online coaching in all places? So might be studying till late night. So it's very difficult to wake up early morning, and therefore your parents are taking extra care to wake you up in the morning. So have you ever felt to go back to our usual timing, even if the lockdown, the so-called lockdown, the contact program is yet to be resumed? No? No? Morning is good? Okay. And last but not the least, supposing I'll give you this example. I will just tilt this time. Now I'll see how many of you can answer. This is an inverted ester. This is third butyl formate or methanoate. Alkoxy part is written Sonalisa in the left side. I know you are quite intelligent girl. I know. But if you are feeling little deficient in organic, so there is a long time to go. So you can make up. The person is known, a person, there is a famous saying, a person is known from the friends he or she makes. So one can gauge your personality, your commitment, just knowing your friends. What kind of friends you have earned, whether the friend is involved in wasteful activities which are unbecoming, unwarranted for a aspirant, for a career, or another person, another friend who is also equally career minded. So in this case, H will be coming here and 2H will be coming here. 2H here, 1H here. So this portion, carboxy portion, will be methanol, always 1 degree. But this alkoxy portion will be here, in this case, 3 degree. So I gave 3 examples. In one case, 1 degree alcohol. The second case, 2 degree alcohol. And in this case, 3 degree alcohol. Depending on the alkoxy group, the nature of alkyl group. So we make a conclusion. We make a conclusion, a box. Aldehyde on redoxon gives 1 degree alcohol, ketone, secondary alcohol, carboxylic acid, primary alcohol, ester, primary alcohol plus another alcohol which may be 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree depending on the structure of our group. Make a conclusion box. Write down. It's not a PPT presentation. You will be just looking at the PPTs. It will be just passing from your eyesight. It's not that. We are not going any further. We are ending here in the four points. I would have completed the general methods of preparation and also the physical properties and one of the chemical properties also, had I not discussed the nomenclature and isomerism part. Because by doing so, I am giving an opportunity for all of you for make a revision, and particularly the new ones like Miss Panda, Anvesa Panda, and others to get acquainted. Anvesa, you are not keeping in touch with us. Just like Jahnavi has already left after, his father came to submit the fees in the office. Just after that, Jahnavi is not found. She's missing in my classes. So, anything you want to say? Yes, Anvesa, I want to talk to you. Yes, Anvesa? Yes.
Sir.
What do you want?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You want to sing a song?
No, sir.
Why? Didi, have you prepared that? Oh, पंख होती तो उड़ आती रे रसिया ओ जालिमा तुझे दिल का दाग दिखलाती रे ओ ओ ओ I was doing oh, and she has done oh. So in any way you can do that. Chinmoy, you have a question? Yes. Yes. Will you sing, Chinmoy?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. So if you do not have any question, I would like to end this class little premature because if I go for the other points, that is Mirwin-Pandor-Valley reduction, and you have that is famously called MPV reduction, and we have from primary amines, and from Grignard reagent is a very, very important point. Very, very. So I didn't make haste. So next time when we sit in on Saturday, I'm sorry, yes, on Saturday, we will be doing all these things. Until then, goodbye, and give your best for the test. Bye-bye.